foot is so asleep.
Well, that's not my fault. We're live. As you
We're
can see, I
live?
booted up the game once. I have 17,000 points, is what you know is a ton of points.
That's a lot of Sonic points.
And then I killed it. Wait, no. Destroy it. Press Y to confirm. Oh, Y on the keyboard, not on the game.
Classic.
Ah, that's cool.
Classic.
Goes, I just killed their little universe.
There is a whole ecosystem in there that's no longer alive.
Oh, that's loud. What player should I pick?
Sonic and Tails is my favorite.
Okay. That seems
And
to
I
be
think-
the default.
I think there's a button combo that'll, I think if you hold up on like the D-pad and like stand in place, I think Tails can fly you around. I could be totally wrong. All right, now jump. There you go. That's like the coolest part about the game.
Yeah.
Hey, Lucky.
I don't care about the level design whatsoever. I like that.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hi, Lucky. Hi, Jonah. Hi, Sugar Bits. Hi, Mickey. Shepard is Big T, right?
Yeah. Let me know if
Hi,
the
Big T.
music or game is too loud, by the way, because it.
Talking to you, chat, not to me. I have the magic Bryan buttons.
Do I got a limit on how long I can do that? Can I
Yeah.
just do that as much as I want?
No, sorry. You can't just have everything the way you want it.
Well, I didn't see a meter or a thing.
OCD says, shit.
This
Sorry,
does control better than a lot of modern Sonic games. Like, yeah,
That's
it's like
funny.
it's a Doom modification, right? But I'm playing and like, hey,
All
look,
right.
it works though.
Let's give some background. OCD asks, was this made by Sega? No, this is made using the GZ Doom engine. And this is how old it is. It was made in like 1998. And the version you're looking at is obviously upgraded. I think Sonic Mania had a big influence on. They completely redid the soundtrack. It's the same instrumentation and stuff, just updated. They redid all the sprites. But they took GZ Doom and stripped it apart, and you can make your own levels for it.
No
But-
way.
Yeah, no way. And I remember playing this as a kid and making levels for it, and like not taking criticism of my levels so good. And like,
What do you mean you didn't like it?
yeah, what do you mean you didn't like my level? I have to fix. What do you
I
mean?
want
fix
constructive criticism, you fucking asshole.
You can't let me.
2 minutes
Yeah,
and 47 seconds. All right.
Good
we're
job.
getting better.
We're getting.
There's all sorts of power-ups. Hey, how can I express anger without profanity? Whoever gets angry goes, you freaking darn.
You darn galoots.
You bungle brain.
You bungler. I don't know what a bungler is, but Hellman keeps calling me one.
A bungler is somebody who constantly messes things up. If you think that's something awful, well, that's on you.
That's fair.
You bungled this one up, you bungling numbskull.
You lummox.
How do you lock onto things? How does that work?
There's no lock on. It just shoots you forward.
That's fine.
This game predates the homing attack. But the dude came up with the
I mean, you can just aim them at people. It's not so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how far this goes back. This predates the homing attack to some degree. Or I guess it came out the same time as Adventures, so. This came out when Sonic Adventure came out. I had too many Skittles.
Oh, he's just standing in the corner like it's Blair Witch Project.
I know. The camera shakes and just falls straight
My
down.
game's haunted, yeah. I'm Lord.
Sonic.exe made it into Sonic Robo Blast. Help me!
That's fine. I
call
come on that every night and be like,
Sonic.exe
how's it going, spooky haunted game? Be like,
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
Lord.
it's
I'm like,
going
yeah, you're
good.
Lord. We've settled
Yeah,
that.
you
What
are.
do you want me to do? Order Dominoes.
I love Dominoes. Alright, buddy.
Garlic crust. Garlicky. I hate the fucking
Oh,
coin.
man. Sonic.exe was
That's what
the
he's
Noid.
scared of. That's his
The whole
weakness. Like,
time.
the Noid comes in, he's like, oh no. He goes, I ruined pizzas. He's like, ah.
My pizza.
Attraction. Look, it's Freddy Krueger.
Oh man.
The Noid was protecting us the whole time, Brian. It's like.
Livy Lulu says I'm having the best snack ever, mini pickles. Those are so damn sweet.
You know, this Sonic.exe didn't exist until the Noid went away.
No, the Noid came back around the time. Remember, they brought in a CGI Noid.
Oh yeah, and then went nowhere.
Oh
Bastards.
yeah, I think it was just like a still frame.
I think it was for Britain.
Give us the Noid. We want the Noid. Make it a flash
why
cartoon.
would they throw that away? That's stupid. I get why they got rid of Papa John. Like, that's obvious, but
I can picture.
look, the Noid didn't say anything wrong.
Remember, the Noid was falsely canceled by our modern society.
He was falsely canceled by that other guy.
The Noid. Those are false DMs written that smeared the Noid's good name.
Yep.
And now they're redubbing all the Noid scenes and all the commercials.
They're recasting them everywhere.
They're recasting the Noid. They got a guy on TikTok who does it just as good, but you know, it's not really the Noid.
And they won't even use him.
That's true. Oh man. It would be funny if they found out like Roiland was the Noid. The Noidland. Just Noidland.
That's a career change that you know
Dude,
you could do. You could become the real life Noid. What is this? What is this purple shit?
I don't know what it does.
Let's just do this.
So,
where am I going? What's wrong with me?
Okay, wait, you gotta get out of the water first, pal. So sometimes it feels like we're just having a party and I see the chat like, hey, what's up? It's good to see you.
No, Brian doesn't care about them. I'm trying to learn how to play this. This is like, hey, get on a motorcycle and just learn.
See the hole there?
Sure.
Stop. Okay. No,
I'm
see that
climbing.
giant hole? The cave? Go to the cave.
Whee!
Not that. That's the cave you came out of.
Oh, yeah, I don't need to be here. That's stupid.
Okay. They just added slopes to the game. Yeah, go straight through that cave. Good job.
Blue rat go fast. This still plays better than every other. Like when they're like, play Sonic Advance, I'm like, or Sonic Adventure, I'm like, eh.
Can't you
play
picture?
this, I'm like, oh, hey, look, this works.
Can't you picture Justin Roiland as the Noid going like, I'm the Noid, look at me?
I mean, he probably
actually.
Yeah, I can see that.
Ooh,
Sure.
I ruined pizzas. I would watch that. Just get the TikTok guy to do it. I'm a different voice playing the Noid. Look at me.
We're gonna have like Noid Cinematic Universe.
They're the Noidverse. It's like different animation styles. Remember that Marge Simpson? Avoid the Noid. She's like.
I know, Brian. You really like that scene. You mention it every 5 days.
I mention every 5 seconds.
Pizzas.
Yeah, but I was gonna say.
I know.
No, I'm not done.
I know you're not.
Let me talk about the Noid.
I'm letting you talk.
No, you're not. Go ahead, Brian. Finish your thought. It's so valuable.
I'm waiting. Where's
No.
it? Oh no!
Where's my thought?
Yeah, I'm waiting
Just
for it.
get on the spring. It's not this hard.
I'm trying. It's way harder than it looks. It
Ooh,
doesn't cooperate. Ooh. Look,
He's
watch.
dead.
Oh,
Don't
now
push
it
any
works.
buttons. It's a Sonic game. Don't push buttons.
Oh.
Just let the AI, let the engine deal with it.
That,
Okay.
wow.
So
He's just staring at the wall.
avoid Sonic.exe.
Fat Pretzel $2 says at work the machines mess up. I blame the Noid. Yeah, he's like the little critter. What the
Look,
hell?
it's a Knights game. Get all the blue things. Get the blue things. Get the blue things.
I thought I had to avoid them.
No,
I
it's
kept
the
talking
Noid you
about
have to
avoiding
avoid.
things.
Keep going right. Keep going right.
Blue things.
You're going backwards now. I don't know if
That
it'll
bad?
let you. Yeah, because that thing. Well, I guess just go backwards. I don't know.
Yeah. Look who knows jack and
that's-
shit.
Helmet's playing the Knights level now.
I'm so good at this. Sugar Bitch with 10 Canadian says, I remember when there was a website back in 2009 made by KFC where you could type in a prompt and get a man in chicken costume and come and act it out. Anyone remember that? That sounds like a nightmare.
Did you just like hallucinate something happening? That doesn't sound real.
Remember when you could call this number and Colonel Sanders would come to your house and like dance for you and you can make him clean your house?
I'm 100% sure nothing she said was true.
Remember
I'm
when
sorry.
Remember when you could call Nickelodeon's Doug on the phone and he'd talk you out of drinking alcohol? It was like
Is that a real thing?
His Nickelodeon's AA program.
Yeah, it was early Nickelodeon AI.
No, they just had the actors there like talking to alcoholic wine moms.
What, they had Billy West?
Look, you don't have to drink just the...
They had Billy West?
Having 3 kids can be real stressful. And just ask somebody pork chop.
Hey, funny, are you talking to MILF?
Put that guy Roger on the phone, the one who asked.
Put clocks on!
Hey, wheel him out here.
Dear
go
Journal,
feed the Robotnik machine, I guess. I don't understand.
Dear Journal, I met a woman who I don't understand. She's a swell gal and she's only got 8 kids, and no one gives her a break.
What's the exit and how do I get to it?
I don't know. You're supposed to go right. The level's left to right, like all video games. Do you have the Chaos Emerald? I don't even know what's going on.
I got the Emerald.
I just go left to right like a normal adult. I don't know.
Well, okay. Oh, the big green thing? You could have just told me to go to the green thing.
That wasn't green. I don't know what the...
That is absolutely the color green. It is emerald green, but I don't know. That's pretty much primary color green.
You guys like the... Chat, did you guys like the DLC for Sonic Frontiers?
Oh god, he's gonna kill us. This is being filmed, Robotnik. You can't just do this to put...
Robotnik, like, but I'm filming you?
But they're great!
Robotnik's like faking conversations. He's got that awful AI. You know the AI that does like... Well, Your Honor!
I can't sugarcoat this, man. Pictures, with the dog and the bucket.
You're going down for a while, man.
And you were smiling like visibly. Also, you kept yelling at the judge and threatening his life.
The drug test came in and it is positive. Yes, but it was Robo Hypno.
It's still a controlled substance, Doc.
Dog, you're not supposed to.
Wait, what? Don't say that out loud.
10 years in the slammer.
Yeah. Judge
He's got a little gavel. The Honorable Judge Scratch presiding. I love this music now because it is so 90s. Break it down.
Oh, give me a second. Okay, there we go.
I do like that this goes for like let's do a really retro Sonic experience.
Yeah, this is definitely like 90s skating rink music. I don't know how
there is a version of it that's 3D. You can actually activate 3D models in the game now. That's a recent addition.
Yeah, GZ Doom's also getting transferred to some other, like just making it a full-blown engine now, which it pretty much already is. But
you should. Yeah, it's completely isolated from Doom.
Yeah, and it's good enough for a lot of things, if not better, and it runs well on everything. And you know, why should it always just be Epic and Unity if this works? I mean, porting the console might be a little hard, but I'm sure some egghead will come up with a solution for that one.
We messed with GZ Doom for a while, talking about making our own game with it, and the only problem that we really came across is that it's not user-friendly.
I don't think it's not user-friendly, it's just that there's not a lot of... The built-in nodes that you get and the built-in stuff that you get is just Doom, and then the other stuff you're just gonna have to like learn how to do the hard way for the most part, and that it's not the worst, it's just you can boot up Unreal 5 or Unity or even Godot, maybe even some other engines like Game Maker, and just immediately start having characters running around and doing things without very much effort at all. Maybe some coding.
That's true.
And even that coding you can glean from tutorials. So even if you're like completely hopeless as far as math or programming logic goes, you can still have somebody basically tell you how to do something basic. You can make something, is what I'm saying. To where on GZ Doom, unless you really know what you're doing, you're just making another Doom game, which is okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Making another Doom game's fine.
Sure.
Just don't make your levels 40 minutes long, please. If it's 40 minutes long, it better be a really good 40 minutes.
Jonah Johnson says, this is just 3D Battle Block. Today says Happy Columbus Day.
Happy Columbus Day. He was a good guy, wasn't he? I like George Washington. He is a murder pirate. He stole his teeth.
People's teeth.
He stole teeth.
Where you
That's
make
scary.
holes and teeth.
Everybody's like,
he's like a
Freddy
serial
Fazbear
mascot.
scares me. Slenderman scares me. And I look at the
George
$1
Washington
bill and I'm like,
pulled teeth
Jesus.
out of your head.
Yeah, he'll kill you, then steal your teeth and put them in his own head and use them to eat your flesh.
Is there a Five Nights character that's like a tooth fairy that like rips your teeth out of children's skulls and like?
Nope.
Because that would be scary. Okay, we'll do that. That's scary.
The fight of he's on the $1 bill.
No, that's true. he never takes a toothy grin in those photos.
No, you only see the teeth when he's ready to kill you.
George Washington's picture is kind of like when your uncle on Facebook takes those like older people selfies where they want it to look like their mugshot for whatever reason. When you watch a sci-fi movie and you see their login screen and it's just their face looking emotional.
Look like they do now.
Yeah, but it's like in sci-fi movies, their icon is always really emotionless, like they're just staring at the screen dead inside, like a World War I photo, you know?
I mean, I do that. Oh, look, at least
you would be that guy. I've never seen you. I've seen you smile in photos. Whenever we do drawings of your face, though, you're always like sullen.
I spent like a greater portion of my life smiling. I did my service.
You're done being happy.
Nah, it's just, I don't like to rub it in everybody's face so much.
There used to be a way in the original build of this that you could, yeah, there's another path through there. You used to be able to go through the side of the level.
Well, it's gone.
And you go like through the
sewer.
Sonic. I don't know if it's still in there.
The soul, the switches, spirits in my heart, I'm dead.
Sonic.exe is alive. I am Lord.
That doesn't work. Okay. Let's go up there then. I mean, this is fun. I like it. It's what it says it is. And that's always good
exactly
to see. Hey, that's not fair. They put glass there. What the hell? Jonah Johnson with $5 says, forgot to put my comment, damn it. Thank you, Jonah. Oh, I get it. That's clever.
Put it in chat. Can I read Jonah's comment?
Yeah.
Thank you, Columbus, for spreading syphilis to the new world so I can get 4 days of work.
Yeah.
I love that. Scratch and Grounders stand the test of time. I do wish. They're really emblematic of the old games, too. Like, those are like 2 of the most iconic designs.
Yeah, they really did just take it right from the game and go, let's give them voices. Make them sound like they look.
Make them sound like they look. You know what's wrong with you. Look at him. Yeah, exactly. Just look at you.
That's not how it's supposed to work, Sonic. Come on.
Right now, I'm comping together that wallpaper we were working on for that game we're gonna play, and I'm just taking random cities and just mashing them together. Like, oh, this is what our invisible made-up town's gonna look like.
I love making up fictional towns and then like throwing them away and then
never use them.
I like it when you make up a fictional setting and you're like, fuck, it's just the thing.
It's always just the thing.
It's either just the thing or it's like, oh, it's just that Lovecraft shit. But I put my spin on it.
My spin. I do like when someone tries to tell you their like $1 million idea. They're like, it's not the thing, or it's like,
dude, just go with it. I mean, everybody likes the thing. Nobody's gonna be like, ew, I don't like the thing. I mean, and if they are, then they wouldn't gonna like your thing to begin with.
That's true. Have I told you about every time I've ever been approached by someone with $1 million comic book idea where they're like, I'm not gonna pay you, first of all. Let's just start with that. Because you're gonna be so fucking rich, right?
You're gonna beg me for permission to make this.
Yeah, exactly. But like the idea has always been, whenever they're like, I'm not sharing my idea with anyone, it's too good, it's gonna get stolen. And then finally when they tell me, it's like, okay, here we go. All the power in the world goes out. What do you do then? It's like every time. That's always what they try to
fucking... What if the electricity went out, not just my apartment for not paying my bills, but for everybody?
I should respond. What if all the power goes out in my apartment because you didn't fucking pay me? Like,
I don't know. We had that in Texas. All the power went out for like several weeks.
And what'd you do then?
Some people died, but most everybody survived, I guess. You know, it wasn't like the end of the world, but for some people it was the end of their life. Nobody came to help, and anybody could have done that. So, there's that. You didn't really need, but you know, let's make a comic.
Yeah, we should work on that comic. Every one of those comics, it's like The Walking Dead, but serious.
What if The Walking Dead had better writing? And what's the writing? It's like, well, what if it was about me, right? But in a different universe. Okay.
Yeah, what if it's about me but different?
Oh, I killed him.
Uh-oh.
This is how it's the plot of a movie. Like, you can't really just like have a wholly original thought. It's tough.
It is.
Oh, I killed him again. But the
all
wholesale,
the power going out.
Look, if somebody compares your thing to another thing and they're right.
Unfortunately, they're right.
Yeah, you can't just be like, nah, because that hurts my feelings. Die,
true.
Tails. Yay. Finally.
Now it's just you and me.
I get to the end of the stage and Sonic has a fucking mental breakdown. He's like, ah.
Where'd he go?
My friend.
My friend. God, I hate the mental breakdown DLC.
Look how fast I am.
That fuck boy.
I gotta hit the springs.
Good job, boys. Let's hit the springs after.
Whee! I'm pressing nothing.
This game is special to me. But I find it unrecognizable after, like, years of not playing it.
Well,
like
the levels are all, like, there's very few curves. Like, the water's kind of curved. That's nice. But it's very angular, so every level is going to look the same in a way. But it's not a bad thing for design. Because it has good readability. Like, I can tell what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
There hasn't been a point where I'm playing this and I'm like, what am I looking at? I don't understand. Maybe I don't understand where to go, but that's been pretty rare.
That's true.
The goop works. That's a fun concept. I can tell that floor hurts me because it's angry. Look how angry it is.
Don't go near me.
Sugar bits and 2 Canadians, says Bryan. Look up the subservient chicken.
Look it up in just a second, Sugar Bit.
Now!
Well,
yeah, I like this. This isn't my first option as to what to play, but I can't say there's nothing I don't like about it.
That's good. I'm glad I finally broke through to him.
Look, Just don't play the ones the actual company makes, and it's all good.
No, are you saying that Sonic fans make better games than Sega?
Well, they make the games to play like the old ones. That's
but
generally
people like
what people
the old
want.
ones. Yeah, that is sad.
I don't think that like it's impossible for them to do that overseas. I don't think there's like something in the water or whatever. It's like, nope.
There's something in the water that's like, we can't make good Sonic games. I'm sorry.
I can't make it like the old game. That's a physical impossibility. The water here doesn't have the proper nutrients. I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, I'd have a lot of questions. I'd be like, really? All right.
Yeah, I would love to hear about like how that came to be.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's an investors thing. Isn't Sega a publicly traded company?
You have told me on many occasions that Sega's a publicly traded company, and that's why many strange things seem to happen.
You probably can't convince shareholders to do old stuff. It's like, just re-release the old thing then. Don't make a new one. That's too much.
Yeah, why make a new one? Yeah.
Well, everything must be different and new. What are we paying you for, kind of? Which sucks.
From my understanding, they remade Sonic Adventure for that reason. They made a whole new build of Sonic Adventure, like they started over and rebuilt it in Unreal, I'm guessing. And then Sega was like, this isn't new, and then they immediately scrapped the project and they made fucking Sonic. What is it?
Game
Friends?
doesn't let you put the controller down.
It's a Sonic game, of course it doesn't. It's a non-stop thrill ride.
It's 3D now, so I can't just hold left and drink with one hand and hope nothing will happen.
Classic Sonic games, you could eat cereal while playing.
You could eat an entire foot-long hot dog without any teeth while playing Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And I have
you
video
could do
proof
that.
I
you
have friends.
could eat a hot dog while playing Sonic Adventure 2.
A whole hot dog.
You could do it. Someone's got to do it. Why not you?
You
shouldn't have did that jump there, Hellbent.
The turtle's threatening me. I'm gonna die on the shiny blocks.
Why are you gonna die? Why'd
touch
you
the
make
stove,
the ground
Sonic,
man?
it hurts.
The ground got. This represents my life.
Just going for the one ring over and over again until you finally can't get it and you get evicted.
Look, he's jumping for joy. Why was Sonic?
Says the only Sega release I want is Condemned 3, which will never happen. Yeah, it's gone. They're owned by Atari now. The people that make Condemned, so that's never happening. Usually I'd be like, well, you never know. They're gonna be no, that's not happening. I'd like a new Condemned game as well. I'll have to play that, but it's actually kind of a pain in the ass to get running too for some. I think I can get it going though.
Okay, here we go. The subservient chicken could do things like throw pillow, moonwalk, golf swing, try to do a headstand. What is it, like a video file though? Oh, I see it. They do a lot to... They do a lot to sell me food. That's really funny. This looks like a David Lynch product.
Sonic, don't touch the red shit.
Don't touch the red shit, Sonic. You don't need it. You
Sonic,
got
look
clean
out, the
for a
Blair
reason.
Witch got your soul. You need to turn around.
The Blair Witch has got you, Sonic. You need to turn around.
You gotta clean that shit up now.
You gonna pay for that, Sonic?
This is Dr. Robotnik in the Arby's after he doesn't get his ketchup packets.
I will be right back.
I will fuck up this restaurant. How dare you not?
I will
make
spray
me
goo
aware
up.
of the ketchup problem.
You know what the weirdest thing about this is too is if they got rid of it so you could jump off the edge, but in the original you could jump off the edge and the floor actually does move. I was surprised by that detail. Most video games, if you clip onto the floor, it would just be like, and now you're standing still.
Here's my pogo splatter machine. What the hell?
Sugar Bits asked, but why was the chicken wearing the lingerie? Alright, go through the wall.
Bye. I can just do whatever.
I'm not real, you are.
He like slams into the side of a building. We gotta let these animals loose in this other bigger container.
Sonic brought to you by the Container Store.
Oh hell yeah! I like water levels because they always do good music for them. You always got to do this cool ambient, like mellow stuff.
I remember they released a build of this game where you could play the water level, and then once you walked up to the first part, because it took them so long to make it, and once you walked up to the intro to the level, it started playing the Rickroll. Like, that's what you get for wanting more content.
Yeah, that's a downside to mods. There's a guy doing he's putting in DLSS super sampling in Starfield or whatever, and he sells it on Patreon, and then you're supposed to buy it, and then people are just like giving it to their friends for free. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna put DRM in my mods.
In your mods.
Yeah, he's putting DRM in the mods. So and you know what? I guess it's fair. Like if you worked on something and you want to make money for it, it's fair.
I have very unfortunate news, America.
Nobody's gonna go for that. Everybody's gonna steal
if you're
those.
I remember when I did the Christian comic and I somehow thought that was gonna translate to like a career. Like someday I should have done the documentary and then I would be. I thought I'd be that guy now.
Your first mistake was hoping anybody else would help you further your
give a
career
shit
in any way, shape, or form.
I know.
It's
Yeah,
like,
no. But that's the hardest part about being an artist, though, is just like you just have to make something that people like on Twitter, and then they're like, "You just want a job."
I've helped a few people out. Don't get me wrong; it happens, but it's definitely not super common, and it's super. I mean, And I think there's this Logan Paul thing of all things that really put it together well. Some guy got behind stage and went to Logan Paul and I just love you so much. I want to work with you. And he's like, what can you do for me right now? And it's like, well, nothing. I was hoping you could just tell me what to do, and I just do it. It's like, well, then why wouldn't I just do it?
But no,
I just wanted to work. It's like, well, then just go do the thing and then come back when you can offer something of value. I like or hate the guy who makes a good point. And then do it yourself. You don't even need him at that point. So, like,
Well, I wasn't saying that Christian was going to give me the job.
No. I mean,
You want a job? No, I'm good.
I got a job? No, thanks. Yeah.
I got a very nice message once where Chris was like, I like your art so much, I want you to chronicle my entire life. I was like, no, I'm good.
Why can't you just take a compliment?
Yeah, just enjoy the art. Oh, you meant me.
Yeah.
Why can't you take a compliment?
It's like, you draw good. And you're like, fuck you.
That's not how I took it.
Yeah, it's exactly what you did.
I don't like your art, so if you like my art, that means it's bad. Yeah, I got all mad.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Called him all the swears.
Oh, man. Remember Shrek Retold? Remember we all did stuff for that, except you. Look at that ugly Sega Saturn tile.
It's not the worst, but it doesn't convey what it needs to, but that's okay.
Yeah, just ignore that part.
Whatever.
Jump over it.
Well, that's the thing about those loop-de-loops. The logical thing to do is to just, like, take a left.
Get around them. Yeah.
Yeah, the logical thing is never... Oh, okay, we gotta wait for this. But, yeah, it's never to do the loop-de-loop. It's just to... This would honestly be better with the double jump, but... Oh, I'm dead.
I think Sonic is generally better with the double jump.
This one kind of needs it just because the controls can be slightly squirrely, but that's okay, I guess.
Is that designed to look like? God, it looks like my grandma's bathroom tile.
It does. It does look like we broke into robotic shitter. Zone 6.
Oh
Once
man.
you get used to it, it does control really well. It is your fault that you fall down. It's just, you know, I'm glad we're not playing the 1998 version, I guess.
I think it would be fun right after this to play the 1998 one for a second.
Is that just like loadable from this, or do I gotta like download something?
No, you'd have to download it. That's okay. It's really like you can do unlimited homing attacks and stuff. There's all sorts of fun to it.
That's a good level design. Big little giant fly around set piece thing. Good music, fun effects. The art's consistent. And every time that I see Sonic's little face, I just feel like I gotta like do a violent act, you know? I hear him talking.
It's just there's no other options.
It just demands it, you know?
Look, well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's the song I hear in my head too all the time. When I go to sleep, that's all my dreams for hours at a time. It's the only song I listen to. I like the Sonic soundtrack when you listen. It's like da 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 da. I just leave that on loop. I'm like really nervous all the time.
You know what? If any song has ever come to mean anxiety,
this should be when you're opening your bills.
When I'm checking the mail, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I owe more people money.
Good thing there's all that oxygen under the sea.
I like the idea that you could just slurp up a bubble.
I mean, yeah, I think you'd choke to death.
You most certainly would. Chat, do not ever think you can just slurp a bubble underground and you'll absorb air. That's
I
not
think the
how that
closest
works.
thing you can do is like take like a jug and like breathe through the jug, but you still have to punch a hole in it and like shotgun the oxygen into your lungs. And I don't think that without practice,
just drink a bubble.
Practice, yeah,
it's like boba under the water.
This is all right.
They need to update the texture.
I like the texture. It's fine. Doesn't need to be impressive. It just needs. I mean, hell, the Saturn would have done just dithering. It wouldn't even have transparency. It'd be that weird,
I know.
checkered, like not really.
That. Yeah, the Saturn's checkered past.
Dithering can look good, and it's still used.
Yeah, on like a 4K monitor. Yeah.
No, I mean like just the old retro dithering effect can look good. It's, you know, economical.
It is economical, man, but even Flash had alpha.
And Flash is a is a big
from the same year
big
as
lump
the
of
Saturn.
shit that chews up all your resources and crashes all the time. So, you know.
Speaking of chewing up all our resources and crashing all the time, we're celebrities.
Damn.
Yeah, we're celebrities now. You can get out of the water. Oh no, well, I mean, I could. It's okay, buddy. It's just the anxiety song.
No, not yet.
No.
Why would you go? Why doesn't Tails invent a little like fucking scuba kit for Sonic?
Did you see the thing I just sent you, Hellbent?
No, I can't. If I click on that, your little thing disappears. And also, again, this game does not let you put down a controller, or else Sonic is just standing still, and it's the most boring thing.
I really want a bowl of cereal.
It's like, hey, hold on. Let me go look at a thing.
Check on your phone.
Dithering still nice to say, hey, Nosferatu, hey, Damien and Mel and Garg and Sleepy and Lulu and everybody.
Oh, okay, yeah. I said hi to him first.
Well, I mean, there's still more. Oh, he's dying.
That's true. I can't remember every name that was already there. I would just list the names over and over. I'd be like, hey Bill, hey Mel, hey Caesar, hey Damien. I'd start back over. Hey Bill, hey Damien.
Well, yeah. Remember, after like 20 or 30 names, you're gonna say hi. I've definitely said hi more than once to several people. I'm like, hey.
Yeah, you gotta. Well, it's like me telling the same story.
It's kind of like driving and
it's like,
hey, Brian, you want to text and drive? Okay, where are you gonna go? Well, I'm gonna go non-stop down the city. I don't know.
I texted while riding a quad once, like one of those like four-wheel motorcycle vehicles, like an ATV, and I flipped it. Yeah, and I was going like 5 miles an hour.
There's people who do like speed runs that can like coherently read chat messages while they're doing like,
God.
Here's a flippity dippity dop, and I do this. It's a 2-frame cycle. Anyways, hope your wedding's going good, Randall. Always good to see you, pal. Anyhow, anybody catch that Black Mirror last week? That was fucking crazy.
No, that was sure stupid.
Anyways,
like
this
what
trick
if
we
it
just
really
discovered,
happened?
you have to mash A 15 times within a second, and no more than
Damien
once.
says, thanks for acknowledging Helvet, since Bryan is splooshing over Sonic. I am not. I haven't cried in a while.
He demanded this. He said it's either Sonic or Spyro, and I was like, oh god.
I said it. No, that's not what I said. It's either Sonic, Spyro, or I fucking walk.
And he said you won't regret it.
And Helvet's like, I've never seen you walk in your life, Bryan.
It's true.
I do like how the textures are all, or not the textures, but the color scheme gets all fucked up when you're under the water. Like it's like doing a LUT filter. It's not actually, it's not just doing an alpha layer.
Let me have one. The levels kind of remind me of Mega Man color sets, palette sets.
Yeah, this does have a very Mega Man-ish look to it.
It's like more like a Super Nintendo palette than like a Genesis one. I don't think Genesis had so many teals. I don't know. Maybe oh fuck, I'm gonna die. Sleepy Dog's on with $10 says if I release another Viva Pinata, I would like to hire me a ruffian, and then I would capture short people and feed them bath salt candy. I'll put them in the suits into the zoo to kill. That's pretty stable.
I don't. What?
What's not to understand, Bryan?
I'm sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's because it wasn't a Sonic thing. I got confused. I'm sorry.
Viva Pinata, what the fuck's that? That's not Sonic. Tails keeps stealing
you know
my oxygen.
No, I know what Viva Pinata is because it aired right next to Sonic, and I think it's all the same actors. I think all those 4Kids dudes were like an acting troupe, the mighty 4Kids players. And they're like, we do Sonic and everything else on the Fox box. Remember the Fox box?
Nope.
The Fox box was the original 4Kids, so it would be like Sonic.exe and that Ninja Turtles reboot. Chad, do you remember Fox box? You probably don't. Remember 4Kids?
I remember Popeye the Sailor Man.
Yeah, I remember fucking what Betty Boop sounds like. Yeah. Remember Woody Woodpecker?
Fuck Betty Boop. With their giant deformed head, it was so
Name
hot.
one Betty Boop quote right now that isn't, I still got it, Eddie!
I'm gonna drink myself to death. I think she said that once.
I like that Betty Boop is now the symbol of
Treat
bad
me
choices.
like your French horse.
And I need some vodka in me before I get fucked!
Pass the Vicodin.
A depressed housewife with Vicodin, Betty Boop.
Boop boop ba-doop, and she falls out of her she falls off the toilet.
Molten Amber says she remembers Fox Kids. Betty Boop falling off the toilet in her vomit.
That's definitely a fucking
like
rock bottom point where it's like you're so goofed out. It's like boop boop ba-doop. Fall off the shitter. You're like, ow.
Oh, you just reminded me of Drawn Together. I like the idea that Betty Boop gained a bunch of weight, like got depressed.
I like that drawing.
They named her two. They named her
people.
two.
Like, no, it's goth. I'm like, yeah, it is goth, isn't it?
Yeah, because there were only two colors back then, black and white.
It's still the same as like the goth like style, like black and white though. Like the difference between her and a like the goth like chic is like zero. There's no difference.
Oh man, yeah. Betty Boop does look like Helena Bonham Carter in a Tim Burton movie. Like her hair's all like it's like fucked up for the sake of fucked up.
Yeah.
Remember, like, is her hair, I don't know if her hair is always like that. I'm sure she's super normal all the time, but like, you remember
to give her like
Fight
a
Club?
horrible alcohol problem.
Remember Fight Club? When you
Yeah.
see Fight Club, you see Marla Singer. Like you gotta jump to.
Yeah, I
You
get
gotta
that
jump
now.
on the jump, buddy. You gotta. It's called a loop. It was a Pavlovian loop. Yeah, Helena Bonham Carter in Fight Club looks just like Betty Boop. If you saw her do that Betty Boop hula dance, you'd be like, that makes sense.
And that tracks.
That track. I don't think I can quote anything she says in this stream. The only quote I can think of from that movie is the grade school quote, and I don't think I can say that as Toot or as Betty Boop.
I don't think there's a lot of quotes that people shouldn't repeat. This is true.
Oh.
I hate how this makes me think.
I haven't been fucked like that. There you go. Oh man, I am stupid. Says Hellbent. Do you think Betty Boop would have an OnlyFans?
I mean, you know, I don't know. She seemed classy enough to have one.
Do you? Yeah, I wonder. I'm not gonna go look, but I wonder what the Betty Boop scene is like. I'm gonna go look.
I don't know. She's probably like really popular in some certain country, you know. Kind of like how Johnny Bravo is still like really popular in India.
In Mexico. Oh, I was gonna say Mexico and.
Well, I mean that too, I guess. I don't know about that one, but.
Okay, first thing, anime Betty Boop. There's a human centipede one.
Oh yeah, you see Betty Boop community coming through.
All right. If they draw Betty Boop making an O face, she sort of looks like a slug creature going. Raw.
The only thing I couldn't get over with Betty Boop is the deformed face.
My father used to drink, and he still does. Man, this is way different too. This used to be like there was a pit where you could fall into, and it was a really hard boss fight.
Oh, the fish! In the water. Oh, they're fish. Okay.
Look at the fish. That's
yeah,
so cute.
I was about to say, it'd be awful we let loose a bunch of rabbits in the Aqua Temple. Be dead for sure.
But they like stop floating after a minute. And they go limp.
They fall and just drown instantly. Or hamsters, they die instantly just being exposed to water.
Yeah. All right, I just looked up Jack Skellington, and I'm done looking up internet photos today.
Are you sure?
What's this? The internet's a horrible place. My grandpa didn't even want fucking Betty Boop.
I wouldn't fuck it with Popeye's dick.
What? We used to we were testing AI voices, and we would make John Lovitz be like, yeah, fuck you. I wouldn't touch her with yours. Yeah. Throw it to the dog. She's an animal. But like John Lovitz,
she has no value.
Yeah,
the worst thing.
It always came across like when you hear John Lovitz, he's always like, if it were really him, it'd be like, she's an animal. But like the AI would render it so sincerely that it was like, she's a fucking animal.
She belongs to the fucking streets. It's like,
she
whoa, shit.
To yeah, John Lovitz.
No.
I think that all came from. The. Remember the first Tunes talking where the radio's like, "What about Biden's laptop? We need to know." Oh shit! That was 10 years ago. Our first Tunes talking.
And then we never made another one.
We never made another.
Man, I really want to spin dash over there, but then sometimes he just jumps. He's like, "No, I'm just okay, bye, die."
I'm not going to do that now.
Oh, cool.
They remade this level a lot. There's been like 4 different versions of this level. And you know what? You know what I think's well, what's annoying about the game? Woo! What's annoying about the game to me is that they keep remaking the levels. Like, we could do it better, and it's like, can you just make like 10 new levels?
Yeah. Why don't you make a better level that's like completely
It's different.
divorced from all this? Yeah.
But the problem with it too is that they, you know, the original guy who made it's like there's got to be a castle level, there's got to be a space level, right?
He's not wrong.
Look, it's fine.
What's
it's
the
just
point?
there are so many map packs. There's like 8 or 9 map packs for this game.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, you die! Hey!
Wait, what happens if I don't do anything?
Look on down.
Oh,
from
God,
the
God's shine down, the Lord.
Sonic.exe, hold them up.
I was thinking like, you know, Judeo-Christian, like.
Oh. No, Sonic. No, he's Lord though. I still think it's funny that that's scary to people. I don't. I
think it's because the video game
friend.
zone is their comfort zone and things interfering with it like makes them sad. The kind of people who scream at you if you interrupted them while they're playing. Like if it's like, hey, you gotta stop this and take out the garbage. Like, no!
I'm in a world of absolute pleasure. Yeah, that's healthy. I can't leave my comfort zone ever.
That would kill me.
Oh man. I get it.
You mean no candy today? What the fuck?
I have a friend that like no one will ever know who his secret identity is, but every day he comes home and he just plays video games and he wears diapers and he just sits and like as soon as he gets home, as soon as he gets home, he's like, I'm just gonna wear a diaper and I'm not gonna go do anything else. And I'm gonna sit down and play video games. And I used to think little of him for it, and now but here's the thing. I bet he's happier than I am. You know what I mean? Every day, because I'm like, I want to be a famous animator. I want to go do film. I want to go do films at festivals, and I need to fight to do it. And it needs to be a nightmare. And I need to escape relationships and work on myself. And then every day's a fucking challenge. And then this guy. For 10 years, he's had 1 of 2 jobs, and he goes and he poops his diaper and he plays video games, and he's like on VR all day, and it's like you never have to be uncomfortable. That sounds so nice. It's probably like a vacation.
Sometimes he needs a changing, so
yeah. But like,
baby need a changing.
Oh, I'm not gonna be
baby's quiet too, Bryan.
He lives in alternative.
In fact, baby's quieter most of all.
Babies need the.
I can't.
Stupid babies need the most love.
Big stupid fucking baby.
Big old baby. But you know what I'm getting at? Like we've talked about this, like short-term dopamine cycles.
Fun all the time.
Yeah, it's like when you eat nothing but Mike and I had a box of Mike and Ike's today, and I made my stomach so fucking sick, and I had a donut, and it was like
Bryan, endless pleasure.
When I was a kid, it was like endless pleasure, and as an adult, it's like, oh god, I need some steak or something.
I need to go sweat.
Yeah, as an adult, taking a poop is like a much more pleasurable and exercise
Bryan,
is
I
more.
Go that far, but I get
Let me talk.
Okay, Bryan, you speak your truth.
Yeah, taking poops feels better, and exercising feels better, and like filing your taxes early usually feels better because they're long-term. Like, just be normal, take care of your body.
No, I get it.
Next topic, yeah, being responsible and self-reliant. But I do wish I could just be a big old baby and video games every day.
I don't have to wait to shit. I go whenever.
Yeah, on the you know that sounds convenient to be a streamer. Like you can totally cover that. Like I'm a Twitch streamer, right?
Like astronauts wear them, I guess. I don't know.
Sleepy Dog says you lost me on taxes, which means I had him on the shit comment. Taking a nice solitary poop. He was like,
I lost you when you started talking about what is it, financial responsibility?
Yeah, fiscal. Oh, dude.
Why would a person who shits in a diaper pay taxes? That's
right.
That's not very diaper.
most diaper aficionados are actually tax-paying members of society.
I figured they'd be tax evaders. They'd be like, no, it's someone else's responsibility.
Like wiping me.
I don't want to.
No, here's the thing about diapers, though. Like, if you really think about it, if you really think about it, that would not save you even a second of time, because now you got to go take a shower.
Yeah, but if you like don't like to shower, then you beat the system.
Then you're just this. I'm the rash monster.
Well, there's a guy who did that. I don't get no names, but like
a certain man.
Okay, so he like exploited his parents into their like elder age by going, I'm
really
like, he's definitely faking an illness, right? But he's also smart enough to do it effectively.
Right.
And he's like, all I gotta do is keep shitting this diaper, and I don't have to work or nothing. And they have to
leave my dad out of this.
Well, anyways, leave my dad out of it. Eventually, he ran away and tried to. What he wanted to do was like get just money from the government to live on his own without anybody around him, and just be, unmonitored and just giving money for free all the time, right? But you wouldn't want that. I get it. But anyways, part of his plan was, I'm going to go to a Motel 6 and die. Like, I'm going to go to Reno.
Oh, really? Really?
Well, maybe not to die, but he just kept like using the diaper until he got like a purple rash.
You're saying it like it's like heroin. It's like he kept using the diaper, man.
Yeah. Well, what the hell? Anyways, he got a purple rash.
Oh man. Okay.
Anyways, and also he'd scream at the cops and tell them to go fuck themselves when they came to the door. He's like, I'm just a widow baby. Fuck you, pig! Fuck you!
Fucking pigs! Fucking pigs! Get away from me!
Dangerous, you put me. A widow baby like me.
Widow baby like me.
Fuck you, cop! Fuck you! Arrest me! Shoot me! Shoot me!
All right, when's the animated version of this coming out with like Elmer Fudd? Like, I'm just a widow baby. Pigs, get out!
Anyway, yeah, he's definitely a strain on civilization,
society. Yeah.
But like I swear, maybe I'm wrong and maybe I'm just a jerk, but I swear he knows it. And he's like, yeah, well, of course I don't want to work. This is how you do it. You just got to be like, you got to be so much work that the government's like, nah, there's $30,000 a year in food stamps. And
I've met so many people that like live these, let's call them an alternative lifestyle. And I want happiness so desperately that like when I meet friends who are like, and I figured it out, I was gay the whole time, or like I figured it out, I need to dress like this, or I need to, like, it's something that I was missing. Whenever I severely go down that rabbit hole, I'm like, what are you getting that I'm not? Because like if you're into something else, I get it, like you just like what you like, but then it's like just the texture of wearing a diaper, or it's not even the tactile, like what is it? What are you getting? Because if it's that good, I want it, right? Like, well, it is crazy, but gotta hand it to you, the benefits of a diaper. But I don't.
You know how many hours a day I save? I get to live.
Yeah, exactly.
While you're slaving to the porcelain.
I could drink a slave to the porcelain. Yeah, I could drink so many sody pops and never have to leave the
this level sucks.
The stream. Yeah, this level is pretty not fun. Don't do the homing jump anymore. It's not doing it for you.
Like Castle asshole.
There's a Yakuza mod for this, apparently, according to Morgan.
That's cool.
And there is she says there's a Mario mod. Dude, this game has so many mods. There's like a top-down. Remember when that Mario 4-player top-down game came out? Mario Super World. What was that? Mario 3D World. Okay, well they did that. They did a top-down one. There's a Smash Bros. There's a Sonic Riders where you're on the jet board. There's SRB2 Kart, which I know you've played. There's God, there's so many weird ones. They'll recreate any game. They've recreated every Sonic game using this. The problem is that this engine does not lend itself to be particularly fun half the time. So it's more the novelty. It's like when you play something in Minecraft.
It's fun for a bit. I wouldn't want to play this. I wouldn't want to play this for 4 hours though. That's the problem.
No, that's fair.
And I don't think they did anything wrong either. So I don't know. Maybe people don't want. Maybe I don't want this as much as I thought, but I do like it. Yeah, Sega's right. You're all stupid.
Sega tells us what we want. That new 3D one is good. I want to play. God, how can you look at that Frontiers thing and not get pissed off? Like, it's supersonic, but its eyes are blue. Wow! Take my money, Sega, and don't tell me it's free. That game was not free.
I think that they should give prizes for playing.
I just think that game could have been better.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's all. That's all. And Supersonic with his eyes blue and a few levels with characters that don't play right. Let's not. Just don't give me that, please. Don't piss in my face and tell me it's the rain.
It's not the same old shit. It's the same
it's
old
not
shit.
We took Unity and we built a level.
Tone.
Yeah. And two of those
no.
There's a sand level and a volcano one, and they're using the same tile set. They just changed the color. And you were like, there has to be a snow one to be truly economic, and they didn't even do that.
Yeah. Oh, I get it, Dark Souls. Somebody was just having a fun time.
There you go. I like the weird color limitations. I really do. Like the black is blue
Tails.
for whatever reason. Sugarbit says getting murdered would be better than being human trafficked. Probably. I've always thought that.
I don't know. My Lightning McQueen.
Is your? That's true. Could Lightning McQueen be like scrapped for parts? Could he be parted out by some mob boss?
I guess they just have him like do donuts while people laugh at him, and they're like, "Yeah."
Like he's chained up doing.
What's
donuts?
a whorehouse in Cars?
Pink Corvettes, like.
I guess it's like a dealership, but like, you know, they're all full of gas. You can just drive them around all you want.
Yeah, there's like a side of town that's all dealerships, and the cars don't talk about that. Yeah, the double jump.
Yeah, wait, how's a car dealership work in Cars?
You want car, I give you car. What if
master?
What if Lightning McQueen drove to the other side of the, like just suddenly crosses the line and there's just people? Oh, we've been here the whole time. Guys, the people are here.
I bet they eat one. I bet they just.
Well,
I still want
the
to see
cars
Lightning
are like
McQueen
living.
eat a gazelle.
Yeah, well, Lightning McQueen has eyes with pupils and retinas. He's a living being. He's not a car.
That's
Make
cool.
the jump. Oh man, I remember the modding
I get the point of
scene
this
for
level,
this.
but it's not like not conducive to Sonic gameplay. More of
It is weird that like the hill they're gonna die on is they're like, if we remake it 8 times, there's gonna be a castle level. There has to be a castle level.
And that's fine. I don't mind the way it looks. It looks fine.
I know. I know.
Fuck.
Really?
It just controls a little like, you know, slippy.
You said it was perfect and better than a Sonic game.
It is still more fun than the boring ones. It's not boring, I'll give it that, but some level design is like, look!
Look at it!
Guess how long I've been developing this?
This game is 20
how long
years?
I've been playing it. They demand difficulty. I guess I'll just go this way, fine. It's just, you know, what are you gonna do?
Safe way, yeah.
It's my fault. You're playing it wrong.
You're playing it wrong.
Fuck.
God. Do you think if Lightning McQueen woke up and someone was siphoning his gas, would he be pleased or upset?
I think it'd be like somebody like sucking the food out of your stomach.
So you don't have to poop. That's kind of nice.
I guess if you're trying to lose weight. Is lightning
if you're trying to
when you
lose
go to
weight.
the dentist and do they have tooth decay?
Is there a hentai where they're like, we're gonna help you lose weight?
No. They already know the audience ain't into that.
Yeah, they're always into the bullshit excuse for why sex is happening. They're always into it. It's like, I'm just helping you lose weight.
Why doesn't this fucking thing work?
Your fluid levels are too high. Come over here, do stuff.
I don't know. I don't watch that shit.
Sugarbit says yes, Brian. Gotta lose that water weight fast.
My favorite piece of fiction is called Stretch Mark City.
Is that a real thing?
I don't know. Probably.
Stretch Mark City is very
I don't know. It
specific.
rhymes, right?
Yeah. Is that like where you buy the stretch marks?
Yeah, it's like Circuit City.
Hang on. It's the name of a candle for single moms. Stretch
Fuck,
Mark
that's
City.
depressing. That's depressing as shit. That's not nice.
Hey there, boys.
I thought I was mean.
Yeah, it's Stretch Mark City.
You should just buy those
That's
for
where
people
Bryan,
you don't like.
That's where Bryan shops for girlfriends. there's Tinder and Bumble and Stretch Mark City.
The insulting girlfriend gift emporium. For when you really need to piss her off.
I do like the idea of like backhanded like for women who need to lose just a little weight, like just names like that. They're just offensive, but only so. Why would you?
I don't know. I didn't have a lot of fucking velocity, and the rings are gone. And I didn't know if I could land on them.
You could have just stayed on this. Yeah, you could have just stayed on the spring.
No, I was moving them forward a little bit, and I had no fucking air control because it's
it's
like in the classic games.
Moved it. It's a lag of the Tails could just fly you through all this shit.
It's not playing the level.
I really like.
I have no dash.
Yeah, but you can also point which direction you're going using the. Whatever. You got it. You got it. Hellbent knows everything.
The controls like the classic games.
And I want things to control like they do in 1991.
It's not the worst feature.
This is true. From a game development standpoint, you really don't want a homing attack and a spin dash. Like, maybe a short-range homing attack, but like the spin dash flinging you 20 feet in the air, like you can't really position where you're going.
And then sometimes you just don't. Oh, okay, we'll just go back down here.
Thanks, slope. The slope physics. There you go.
I can't see beneath me. I can't look down.
You can look down.
Ah!
You did it. Don't put a checkpoint there. That's the easy part. Do not push a button when you hit the spring. Just fucking spin into it. Yeah. Go back over there now.
Whoa, I'm so good at the game.
Lily said I started crying not from the pain but the embarrassment. Oh, she's talking about getting stung by a bee.
Yeah, Ryan, nobody cares about playing this.
Yeah, this is a conduit for conversation. I also thought you were gonna die.
What the hell, Tails? Come on.
Yeah, you go down there now, fucker.
Okay. Why is this level so fucking long?
I know.
Will you figure your way out of the dark area? Maybe. I don't know.
Just let Tails fly you out.
If I only got like one of those a match.
No, you do it right now. Just stand still for a second. No. See, when the up arrow shows up on the screen, he can fly you places, buddy. That's what
I tried to do it one time and it wouldn't work. And you said, "I guess you're out."
Just
so
stand there.
I believed you.
Stand there and just.
Bryan, okay. Now I have to do it. Well,
see, that would have been very useful. Yeah.
No, I can't stand still while I'm moving. Welcome to Castle.
There, now stop. Stand perfectly still.
No, there's springs here. These are faster.
Whatever you want, buddy.
Take a childo.
Childo. Chat, what's your favorite 3D Sonic game? That'd be a good poll. Is it this?
Hold on, I'm fighting for my life. Okay, once I can do a stop and spot, which is right over here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it's not. There's a stupid knight here. Okay, once I'm in an area where I'm not under attack and safe, I will do the poll.
King Little Caesar says Sonic Adventure 1. Joe B says Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Ooh, that's specific.
Those are
we only have
both
4 choices, but okay.
Oh god, hang on. Alright, let me know when you're ready.
Right, classic adventure.
No, it's 3D. It has to be 3D.
Okay, adventure heroes,
God, how about Unleashed Frontiers? Those are all the different kind of play styles. I actually really like the Boosty Unleashed stuff, where you have to like speedrun the levels. Chigabit says the Shadow game where he has a gun. Helmet will not play that. He refused. He said it was too hard.
I'd rather jump off the edge of this level.
Did you ever play the Shadow game?
I like played a demo and I was like, wow, that's bad.
It's pretty gnarly.
Okay, I'm holding up. I want up. He's not doing it.
Oh, maybe walk into Tails.
Okay.
Like just where Tails is. Just,
oh.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, you walk into it. There you go. Big T says Sonic Colors. Well, that would count as Unleashed. But Sonic Colors is a sweet game.
Yeah, they really did make a lot of other Sonic games, didn't they?
Yeah. And they all didn't do so good. Yeah, the chat's just writing that they like Colors. Colors is a great one.
Yeah, why don't you list that one, Bryan?
Because it's just the Unleashed one, but on Wii. It is weird, they really chimped out on the Unleashed version of,
what?
Fucking... They really bitched out on the Unleashed version, the Wii version of Unleashed.
Killed me.
They really fucking wussed out. What?
Nothing, never mind, you're fine.
They really fucked up the Unleashed, I didn't know you hated the Wii so much.
Yep, you can't stand it.
Why don't news reporters just laugh when they say horrible shit on accident? Instead, they always look at the camera and go,
because in their case, their whole lives are over.
Yeah, our lives stop today. I thought that was okay to say. I've heard it described about me many times. I'm sorry.
It's
Brian.
I guess it depends on who you're talking to, but it's definitely not something I hear every day. So when I hear it, I'm like, oh. a little language here, huh? I'm like, that's not bad to say. I hear it all the time.
Okay, I did actually just learn what it means. It's not as bad. It's not as bad as I thought. Oh wait.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
What do you think is the most professionally made Sonic game?
Sonic 3.
Yeah, that's about right. I really like the lock-on part of it too. All the music was really good.
Yeah, music top form. They had the Knuckles expansion, and that was really smart. They were doing expansion packs like early on.
The Knuckles DLC.
Yeah, they were ahead of the game on a lot of stuff. They had good ideas. They even had that Sega channel where you could download games way back.
Oh yeah, you could like hook it to your TV and you could home shop for a new Sonic game.
Yeah, which isn't really too different from how we do things.
What about, you remember Sonic Crackers?
No, actually I don't. Is that like a snack?
It was no, it was what turned into Chaotix, but it was like just 2 levels long, and it was a 32X game where you were bound together by rings, and you and Tails like flipped into each other, and it was really hard to play. So then they made Chaotix, and it's pretty much the same thing. Sugarbit says I made that up. Which part? No, Chaotix is real, guys. It's a game where you play as Knuckles. That was cool. I think that was totally worth playing.
Oh, my favorite Sonic game is Knuckles 5 Fingers in Your Mama.
What?
Yeah, it's a special expansion on the Sega CD.
If I Google 5 Fingers in Your Mama.
I don't know. You're probably going to see porn, Brian. It's a joke.
No, let me see if it's real. Hang on. 5
Probably.
fingers.
I mean,
Knuckles doesn't have 5 fingers.
Oh, yeah, it's true. He just has 2. How does he wipe?
All right, I got a joke for you.
Okay.
What is 5 fingers but isn't your hand?
5 fingers, but what?
But isn't your hand?
Chicken
My hand.
strip basket?
My hand.
Oh.
Yeah.
Make 'em laugh.
Make 'em laugh. Toes is good. Lulu says, everyone talk about Sonic. Me knowing nothing about Sonic. It's nice, actually, Lulu, it's nice to know someone who doesn't fucking obsess over Sonic. Even people I just meet, if they know what Sonic Adventure is, they're immediately like, and then the physics engine of Sonic Adventure is really the pinnacle. And it's like, how do you know this much? I know why I know this much. It's hard to meet a casual Sonic fan. It's just hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Sonic 3's good, I guess. And they're like, oh!
Yeah, Sonic 3. Well, that's before the Chaos Monster.
And by the way, I'm way into a super unspoken third weird thing that ties into my Sonic love.
Yep. So I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog and fucking Woolly Mammoths.
Scat. Yeah, exactly. Fucking Woolly Mammoth.
That's what it is.
I love Sonic the Hedgehog and rolling in my own shit.
Yeah,
like
it was
always...
just like I like Sonic the Hedgehog and you know, big titties. Nobody would say anything, but it's always like, I like Sonic the Hedgehog and gargling pee. Yum,
I know.
And it ties into the game. Here, let me show you my comics.
I know it needs to be. Well, there has to be another thing on top of that. I love Sonic the Hedgehog, the Sega Dreamcast. Getting run out by Big the Cat. Like, whoa, what?
And my parents got divorced.
Oh, yeah. My parents got divorced. I love Sonic the Hedgehog.
I like the designated throw yourself off a cliff button.
Just in case. Arnifin says Sonic and the Black Knight went hard for no reason. I do like that Crush 40 did all the songs and they have lyrics and shit.
That's
you play
fun.
Sonic and the Black Knight?
I remember seeing boxes that have that written on it.
So pretty good, huh?
The box screamed crap to me, so I ignored it. What can I say?
Okay, well, the game screamed crap when I played it. Oh.
Don't you love the castle?
Aren't you vexed by Robotnik's castle? Is this canon to the adventure games? I do have my own canon for this. This is a sequel to the Sonic OVA. That's why they look like that. I think this takes place in the Sonic OVA universe.
Fair enough.
And I like the Sonic OVA, so this is good.
This takes place on my computer.
They realize they're a game.
Okay, I just gotta make this jump. We'll go over here.
Ooh-wee, I am broken. My parents got divorced. I have a Sega Dreamcast.
Don't push the analog stick when you move in a direction, but make sure to push the analog stick when moving it.
I'm hell-bent. This Sonic game is better than all the other Sonic games. Ooh.
Yeah, it is though.
No, come on. So you're saying this is better? This is better than Sonic Frontiers?
This is better than getting my dick pressed in a George Foreman grill.
Is it the fat draining one or just the?
No, it's the George Foreskin grill. I'm sorry.
George Foreskin grill.
He's the best boxer, George Foreskin.
I had the lean, mean, fat draining grilling machine, and I wonder what they were like before the fat draining part.
Lean, mean, dick destroying machine.
Leave my parents out of this.
I like the people that think that George Foreman designed it. Like he's in his boxing lab. He's got his gloves on. He's like, time to make the ultimate grill.
With a white coat on.
Yeah, he's got a lab coat.
The boys at the lab. God. I liked in Drake and Josh. They were selling Gary Coleman grills. And I remember not knowing who Gary Coleman was. And then my family had a Coleman lamp. And I was like, oh, a Gary Coleman lamp?
And a Coleman cooler. I was like, I don't want to open it. I don't want to know what's inside. Been a member for 2 years, says everyone should try Sonic Colors on DS. Basically a classic Sonic game with the twist gameplay. It's really good. Interesting.
That one is good. It's a follow-up to the Rush game.
I loved Rush. That was great.
Invisible airways crackle with rings. Chat, there used to be a band called Rush. You wouldn't know what it was because it's older than your grandparents.
I like Sonic Rush because the guy doing the music did Jet Grind Radio, but he's definitely aping off Michael Jackson for that one.
Oh yeah.
So it had a nice cohesive sound to it. It sounded like a Sega game, but also had like that little Michael Jackson, point to it.
King Little Caesar brings up a very good point. Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
Ah, this was made by BioWare. Ow!
And Sugar Bits with
$2
Canadian dollars.
This is Hellbent, the original E-Grill. Hell yeah.
E-Grill.
I hear people say now that they hate the air fryers and it makes the food too dry.
Well, look, I like my air fryer, but I also hate using the oven. So, sue me.
I have yet to get an air fryer. I was waiting for people to start complaining about how I don't like it.
Yeah, Hellbent will spend like $1,000 on like a web projector that'll like.
No, it's not $1,000.
Look at this projector.
It was like $190. First of all,
look,
and second of all, I loved it.
You could buy 3 air fryers,
and it said it was good for like several years. They lied to me.
Nuggies.
I'm the
my
victim
air fryer
here.
Makes chicken nuggies.
I'm not saying your air fryer sucks. I'm not criticizing your purchases. When we start doing that, we can.
Do you remember? Remember when I bought a mouse so we could play fucking? I got this really nice gaming mouse to play.
I just wanted to watch TV on my fucking wall, and Brian's like, "I'm gonna have Mac products."
Apple.
I need the rose
my Mac's...
gold one.
Oh God. Yeah,
those are ugly.
That?
Yeah,
they're ugly as shit. How do I say that I'm not classy? That's like the Trump laptop.
It looks like like it's sun blasted, but it's not.
A laptop that looks like it's been left out in the sun.
Fuck this game up for me. I hate this level.
The Scrooge McDuck laptop.
And it's like, oh, if you're using Tails, we got a guy shooting arrows at you just to fuck with you. Okay.
Arrow mode activated.
Just in case you thought about skipping my genius level design.
What's worse, an air fryer or a lean mean grilling machine?
Depends on what you're making. I'm sure they're both great, really.
Actually, an air fryer would be better. Yeah.
I can see the George foreskin being good if you're just making food for one.
Like one little hot plate. I've lived in a house with 4 other people for like a year, and I've still never used the stove once because my mom won't let me.
The stove's not that scary.
No, I'm not scared of the stove.
You gotta preheat the thing.
I just fucking hate cooking. I hate cooking around people. What's the difference between those stoves? And this is gonna sound stupid. You probably actually, you know the answer, but you know they have the stoves with the burners on them where they're like, where the coils are actually kind of exposed and you can clean them off.
Oh, and then they have the one that just heats a big piece of metal above it.
Yeah. But I'm saying like the metal
to make
coils.
It easier to clean.
Okay, but do they cook any differently? Do you think there's some special? One of those.
I'm 100% convinced there is a Mexican mother out there who will like cut your balls off if you take away her little spirally convection burners.
Her little spirally Dreamcast logo of
like there's some people who could probably just like go, no, you don't get it, and it'd be like messing with your brushes. I'm sure. I don't know.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Also, it's not nearly as fun to put your hand on. I just want a big circle. It sucks.
Does it cook? Yeah. Does it cook all over? Or do you think it's spiral shaped under there?
No, it makes the pot. It makes whatever the piece of metal you put on it hot.
So the whole top.
You don't grill on the stove.
What, you don't? What, I thought you
Brian's
put the food right on the burner.
It's like, check out those grill marks. It's a big fucking spiral from the stove element, from the heating element. He's ruining his kitchen.
There's a lot of fires.
This is Grease Fire City. Like you turn on the stove and like it's like, is this a gas stove? No, why? It's like, well, the burner's on fire from all the fat.
Why do you keep a bag of kitty litter next to the stove?
You know.
Because the water makes the fire worse. Come on.
What are you, stupid?
Bill PC says regular stove versus
this level's, by the way, this level's good. It's just, man, they really upped the difficulty on this one.
We're never gonna play this again, by the way. So,
how many levels are there?
You're about halfway.
Okay, I was about to say it's fine. I don't hate it.
It saves every boss, so if you can get to the boss of this and finish it, then you don't have to play the castle again. That would be my incentive.
Couldn't I just like cheat?
I mean, you could turn on no clip. It's a Doom game. Which would be funny.
I do like some of that little platforming challenge is neat.
Yeah.
Go jump and jump.
Sleepy Dog says the spiral adds flavor.
Yeah, the Dreamcast logo makes it taste better. You can really taste the Sega coming out of this.
Yeah, Livy Lily says, do you have an industrial-sized container of baking soda? Yep. I gotta finish what Bill PC was saying. Regular stove versus convection. There's usually no difference. If you have a convection pan, it'll spread heat easier, though. Well, see that? Okay, so I'm guessing the one I'm thinking of is like the glass top stove, you know what I mean?
He's thinking about the stove that just has one solid piece on the top, little
circles
that indicate where the heating element under the big piece of glass or metal is.
Yep. Which, by the way, those get fucking burned permanently. My grandpa got one of those.
The entire purpose is just that, like, instead of like reaching inside of this heating element to clean it out, you can just wipe it with a cloth.
God, my what do you want to call them? My sister's parents have my adoptive grandparents have
Mental problems.
Like, yeah, no. What are they, my adopted parents or grandparents? I don't know. They have a really nice house and they have a gas stove, and I tried cooking on it and I think I did something wrong.
My favorite part about the gas stove is when you turn it on, you're waiting and then the little explosion happens.
Yeah, it's always scary.
Yeah, I've had a gas stove for a while and it still gets me once in a while. I'm like, ah, fuck.
I don't like it.
Because it's an explosion, you feel it, like the heat and the pressure and everything.
Yeah, no, it always gives me anxiety. Well, my grandpa was like, I'll show you how to grill, and every time we've ever grilled, he turns on the gas and it's like, and I'm like, I don't like this.
I'm not that much of a pussy about it, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Look, I've cooked on it. I just 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna either use the stove or the air fryer. It's just easier. I don't like that little moment of like letting the gas out. Like, I can't tell if it's the flame not going, and then I use a Bic lighter to light it.
No, I'm just afraid that I'm exploding, but then I realize, oh, I'm not exploding. Yeah. That's just what the oven always does. I'm okay. Not like, fire bad.
I don't think it's that. Bryan gets
like in the microwave, and he's like, "Don't make a sound." Like his soup pops, and he's like, "Ah!"
Sister A asks why Knuckles was so big in Sonic Boom. I'm the only one who didn't care that Knuckles was like bigger than them, because he's the character that's made of muscle who works out.
The hell is this level design?
Why do Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all have the same exact body type? Why do they have to be? Why wouldn't Knuckles have bigger? Wouldn't they have bigger arms if he was the muscular one? Knuckles has little tiny twink arms. I don't know. Knuckles and Tails have the same muscular structure. Why Knuckles is like a little fucking 12-year-old who's like, I'm the violent one.
His elbow snaps just like Tails.
Yeah, exactly.
And imagine Sonic's ankles after all this running. Really.
Yeah. Sonic's knee joints would be fucked up. I haven't walked today.
A real hedgehog creature would have a hard time doing this, just so you know.
I have not walked today beyond like getting up and going to the bathroom.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Boo.
I haven't walked today, and my knees fucked up.
Level I played.
My knees
Castle
fucked up from walking. Why aren't Sonic's knees fucked up? Smeg man.
When Sonic and Tails like wipe, do they gotta like watch what they close?
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Go get him.
Oh, hey.
All right now. Eggman's like, I shouldn't have put that button there. What the fuck was I thinking?
It's just to tease them.
I do like the idea that it's like, no, you must put a button in just in the event Sonic, he needs a fair shake of things.
Well, what if I have to defeat it myself?
That's true.
What if I can't turn it off? I had to put the off button. Where am I going to put it? Get me! I'm ready. Okay, oh, you got me. He's having fun. He's playing. It's like a reverse Crash Bandicoot situation.
Oh yeah.
It's just fun for him. So
I still like
you can't stop me. He's like, yes, I will.
It is like totally canon in it's complete logic headcanon that Crash Bandicoot isn't saving the day. He's not helping anyone. There's just boxes, and he follows the boxes, and Cortex is like, you will not stop my latest machine, Crash Bandicoot.
He's
and
like,
he just follows the boxes. Yeah, it's fun. That's a dog park for Crash.
Please don't make me do this anymore. The camera's off. I'm done.
No! You're gonna have to play all that again.
Whatever, it's 9 o'clock.
No!
We're gonna see what happens when they die. Tails like, move, Sonic, we're gonna die, and he's
please.
like, I don't know.
I don't know. They're actually on a platform right there.
There should have been like something that just tears your skin off.
Sonic.exe, like he turns around, his eyes are all fucked up. Bah!
He turns around, yeah, and he bites Tails' face off, and it's like over forever. yeah. Husky dog comes out and kills them both.
What's that husky meme? That creepy husky face where it's like, I will kill you.
Or it's like friendly, then it's looking down another dog. It's like, I'm gonna kill you.
God, my cousin's dog. My cousin's dog is really smart, and it tried to bite my finger off yesterday because I was teaching him how to use McDoubles as leverage. I'm like, and then you can make him sit by putting the McDouble piece here, and then the dog just charges me and tries to like get the McDouble. And I had to hold it in the air, and he's like, "Oh, wait a minute, ooh, I have to do what this dude says." Smile dog, that's what it's called. What a cerebral name. You've unlocked 1 out of 200 things. Are sound tests like a big important thing because all Sonic fan
the
games
old games
have
had them.
Yeah,
that was just so that they could probably reference what it's like. Hold on, Sound 57 got changed, right?
God, you remember
it's
when?
Like, oh, it's the old one, you know.
Remember that making of AVGN where he's like, and then I go through the sound test and sample all the sounds if I need them, and it's like, what the fuck? Just get an emulator. It's okay. I forgive you.
Yeah.
Play it on a TV. It's okay.
This is well featured and fun and free, and Sonic fans should absolutely play it. And even if you're not a Sonic fan, you should check it out. It's pretty good. The controls are a little finicky, and I wouldn't want to play it on a keyboard, but you could get it done.
I like it better on a keyboard.
Multiplayer, but you got to play it with Hamachi, so mileage may vary there.
You don't have to play it with Hamachi. You just need to have your ports forwarded on your router, which I've never been able to properly do. I just joined someone else's server.
Some people can't. Like, your ISP may not even allow it. Sometimes your ISP will just block certain ports anyways.
Yeah.
And that usually happens when you're on the cheaper end. It's just, yeah, you need what you need is somebody who can do their ports like that and host it for you, like a server. And you
we
can
should
rent,
play
like,
SRB1. SRB1, Hellbent? We should do a playthrough of that.
I don't mind. It's just the thing that gets me, and I know it's me being a little prissy, you know, boo-boo, crybaby.
Yeah.
But I like games that control well, and the thing that a lot of these 3D platformers do wrong is that they just don't quite have the controls down. Like, you can dunk on Mario 64 for being retrograde and all that, but one thing that they got right was that the little plumber man moves as you would expect.
That is true.
Sonic has the tendency in almost all the 3D games to have the capacity to just go boom right off the fucking stage. Like,
he moves so fast.
Yeah, but then like when you jump or have to like just walk forward, he has no acceleration, so you go between moving like 1,000,000 miles per hour and moving like no speed whatsoever. So getting that middle ground, like he needs a better average speed. I don't know how to put it. Or maybe like a not freak out fast button. Maybe like a
like a simple platform.
I hate to say it, but he needs a slow button.
Yeah. I know. Sister asked if you played Fear yet.
I have. It's good.
Okay,
I might do another playthrough of Fear. It's fun.
Are you doing a stream after this?
Nah, it's
Is
Monday. I gotta
day?
go to sleep. I got work tomorrow, man.
Oh shit. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to work it. Don't you love work? Hey.
I love work. It affords me all the things I don't need.
I gotta go to the
Like
weed tasting factory and do more samples. It sucks. I mean, all day.
That would be the worst job in the world because you'd have to wait.
Love it.
You have to wait 12 hours between like you gotta wait till your head clears.
Nah, you just get a cab if they're paying you enough.
No,
Maybe
but I'm saying like you have to. I couldn't sample one kind of weed and then another in a 12-hour period and be like, oh, these are very different.
I could. I just lie to them.
Yeah, but then you're not testing a product.
I know, but I'm still getting paid to do it.
Okay, whatever you say.
The point is not being a good lab rat. The point is making some motherfucking money, Bryan.
Sometimes when you're doing things, they're worth doing right. That's all I'm saying.
You know, when you're working at McDonald's, you need to be nice to every customer. Every single one of them. Hey, look, we're getting more people watching it. Just playing with the music.
Yeah, now that you're...
I associate Castle Eggman music with us yelling. Like argument music. This game's good though.
46 people want to watch you play Sonic Robo Blast 2, and you're
maybe we'll
telling
come
them
back
that
and finish it. It's
you'd
not
rather
unbeatable.
be a cuck to the system, just a cog in the machine.
This is a bonus stream, you fucker.
Bonus?
You should do this 8 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh my god.
I'm gonna stream it to 3 people, and then you'll see.
Yeah, even I'll say this: even if the money were here, that's rough. I see some of the bigger ones. Once they got XQC, who just reboots everybody's content.
Oh god.
He's crouching in his chair while the maids clean up his room with his guns laying all over the place. And I'm like, this isn't the low end on it. Is huddled up in your room with your urine bottles and fast food trays and shit. And the high end of it is huddled up in your room with your assault rifles and your like 2 maids cleaning your room.
Look, the difference. Yeah, but the difference is those guys are both still peeing themselves.
Yeah, this
like,
doesn't
make
them
way,
like the adult urinal to where like it's like a tea pitcher with the dick hole in it for you to slot your dick into to pee. And he's like, yes, master. You cannot interrupt this street. He probably has a few adult urinals just sitting there.
Do they ever
like,
joke that they're making 2 streams? He's like, I'm streaming on 2 platforms at the same time as he's taking a pee.
He might even say 3.
Oh, that's great.
That's a true thing that like even predates streaming and all that. A friend of mine had a vasectomy and his wife. He's like, I'll get a vasectomy, but there's a pee bucket in front of the gaming TV. You have to change it.
Really?
That was the bargain.
Dude, that's love right there.
The reason behind it is like, look, if you cheat on me I don't want you to be able to impregnate anybody. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna cheat on you, but I'll get the vasectomy. But if I get the vasectomy, you have to change the pee bucket. She's like, deal, bet.
But when
I'm
I
like,
do,
wow.
Yeah.
And that
is
man
funny
was
to me.
George Washington.
All right.
Well, anyways, that's Sonic Robo Blast. I might come back to it. I hope you enjoyed a little extra stream, a little fun on the side. This is good. Again, it controls a little odd, but it's not bad. And it's free, so what are you going to do?
One more time, though. SRB2.org. Give them some love. They do this for free.
They do this for free. Even the castle level.
Red Dragon Empress asks, which video game woman would I sleep with?
The Tomb Raider.
Who's the oldest lady in a video game? That one.
That's a good question. I don't want to pick a vampire that's cheating.
No, it has to be a grandma character. It has to be. He's a grandma file.
There's like this really old lady in Atomic Heart who's photorealistically rendered, and she's like an old Russian lady. That's the one. Brian wants to eat her.
Perfect.
Cheese.
That's what I want. That's what I want.
Yum. Okay. with that
Goodbye,
vile imagery, I bid you adieu. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Brian, for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for clicking, liking, voting on the polls, and all that. By the way. Did I end the poll? Yeah, I did. The best Sonic is Adventure at 37%, Unleashed at 27%, Heroes at 17, and Frontiers at also 17, with 29 total votes. That about adds up to me. I think, we'll get into that later. Maybe we'll play one. But that's it for now. So then, again, thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for being here. We'll see you again later. And thank you for the tips. Fat Pretzel, Sugar Bits, Jonah Johnson, Damian Wolf, Sleepy Dog Zone, and Arnifin Renzo. Thank you to y'all. Have a good night. Bye.